Hi, it's Auntie Lizzie again. Come Saturday, my reading workshop for the nursery teacher, for the nursery school, for you, the nursery teacher. Like I said, I am using the workshop technique, that is, you do it yourself, to go and actually give it to the children. Okay, it's a nursery reading package, and I'm actually bringing out 4 of my manuals, 4 of my workshop manuals, 4 of my textbooks, my reading guides, my reading tree, my reading scheme, my day-to-day activities on reading for you, the nursery teacher, to actually give these children a proof of the nursery school. It is possible, both reading in the nursery school and not in the early primary, and spelling and not just writing. I'll take it again. It is done. It is known, and that's what it's supposed to be. Writing in the nursery school, basic spellings, and reading. So I am bringing out 4 of my very huge manuals that I wrote by myself to teach you on Saturday. Come. Really come. The first manual, what you will see, the first training is for the nursery 1. The second one is for the nursery 2. And the third training is for the nursery 3. The 3 of them will be in one single training, all round the clock. I believe you already know how to sound, so it's not going to be a jolly phonics training. It is going to be a blending training, which is going to lead you to reading activities, reading patterns, reading structures, everything about reading. Simple reading, intermediate reading, and complex reading. All right? But if you cannot sound, maybe you are an intending teacher, or you've forgotten how it is to sound, or you've been working all through the term, for whatever reason, I will have a brief sounding workshop with you, a brief sounding drill of the 42 letter sounds of the Jolly Phonics. That's the package I'm actually using. And if we go further, I'll be starting with my nursery reading curriculum. The nursery reading curriculum is a day-to-day, every week activity on reading, comprising of we taking a single letter sound, pronouncing it all through the week, finding words that have it as the beginning sound, coloring the letter sound, finding activities around the letter sound, doing picture reading, doing a lot of matching. I could see that word, I could sound it, so I can actually affiliate a picture to the spelt word. That's the pattern for the nursery 1. And I am going to do it with my nursery reading curriculum. Those of you that actually bought it earlier last year, you know about it. And then the second manual is actually the Jolly Phonics and Reading, and it's for the nursery 2 group. It's for the nursery 2 group. There again, I will take you through the 7 groups of the Jolly Phonics sounds. And the first chapter, that's why it's a do-it-yourself. In the first chapter, so if you're not there, you're not there. In the first chapter, it's the 7 groups of the Jolly Phonics. And then by the time we're done with the first chapter of my manual, we're going to go into the vowel sounds. Why the vowel sounds? The vowel sounds because it's going to serve as the middle sound in our blending to read. So we're going to look at all the 5 vowel sounds here, and then later on we'll move to the next chapter, which is the diagrams. We'll move into the diagrams. We will now blend, read, and then I think the 4th chapter of the book has the reading bingo, reading test, and simple reading. By the time we're done with the second manual, which is for the nursery 2, we'll be going into nursery 3 reading, where I call the phonics is fun. Phonics is fun. It's the nursery 3 reading. It is more complex. We'll be looking at the magic E concept here, and we'll be using it to actually blend. We'll be using it to read, and then of course we'll do full-blown complex reading all through. I would like you to come, sit with me. Now you have an idea that it's not just a come and talk or gist seminar. It is actually a read seminar, working on 4 manuals for one single training, and you do it yourself just like the child. So I'll be the teacher, the nursery teacher, all through the weekend, while you will be the nursery child. It will be fun if you come. You know the mode of payment, you know the timing. You pick your batch, boss me, pay up, and I'll see you on Saturday. Love you. It's Auntie Lizzie again.